Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Daymare 1998. This is episode 10. So last time, Raven made it to the communications station in the Hexacore headquarters, and he managed to get a hold of Sandman, who I guess is still lucid, despite his infection, and they agreed to meet up at the dam, so now Sam is trying to get there to get his revenge. But first we need to do this warehouse, which, as we saw last time, has a Type 7 in it. I think we're just going to blast him with the Magnum since Sam has a good amount of Magnum ammo. But we also have a regular zombie in here too. Possibly a third one. Huh, that didn't really faze him too much. Well, no reason to waste more than one. Oh, there's another guy there, I think. I keep seeing movement behind me. Oh, come on. Such a wide grab they go for. Alright, I think our big man is down. He would have been up by now. Unlike Sandman, Sam has a pretty good amount of shotgun ammo left. I keep saying Sandman when I mean Raven. I don't know why I have so much trouble differentiating the two. It's just like the two pilot guys. So yeah, I mean, this seems to be a similar kind of warehouse to the one from Resident Evil 3, except there's no, 18-wheeler backed up in here for a guy to hide in. I guess, yeah, we're just gonna have no textures. I guess that kind of spoils when a zombie is gonna get up or not. And another Hexacore file. I wonder if there's any locker combinations in those files. For some of the ones that we seem to just pass without any way of finding a combination for them otherwise. The passage is blocked. Well, that's where we would get the warehouse key, so we don't need to go in there. Though maybe this also leads up there? No, it leads down. So it's not quite a sewer, but it's close. Okay, don't need to interact with that, apparently. H additive, some shotgun shells. That was another Daymare. But, better safe than sorry. One shell isn't exactly a huge waste. Gun shop receipt. Revolver, caliber 44, ammo box. $49. 7/23/1998. Thank you for your purchase. There's something scribbled on the back. 222. Okay, so that is a locker combination. Presumably for 44 ammo. So we might have to backtrack to get that. This is the kitchen, near the gun store. There's the arcade. So, we've also been here. Do you think that they added in that the virus makes your hair fall out so they wouldn't have to actually model good-looking hair for all these zombies? That seems like the most likely explanation, right? It's hard to make good-looking hair on a budget. Partial recall. I feel like we haven't seen that poster yet. Must not have been looking around too much. So I'm trying to remember where the last locker I saw was. And also, if it was back anywhere else, why would the receipt be down here in the sewer? I guess that guy was just carrying it around in his pocket, and we riffled through them. I think there was one not too far back. It was like the building we came out of to get down here. Oh, these guys came back. I'm debating whether it's actually faster to do the full regular reload and then reload my magazine, or just drop it and then reload it. Because I still, either way, have to do this, so... Well, I'm running a little low on handgun ammo. Okay, so it's not in this building. This is where the warehouse key was. It's at the other end of the street. Apologies for this little detour, but I think it'll be worth it if we do get some more Magnum ammo. Also, can I reload my Magnum? Yeah, it looks like he'll just reload it normally. Wait, didn't I already have 13? Did I not put a bullet in? I thought he would just, you know, load a shell in. Bullet. I don't think it was in here. Yeah, no. I just remember we saw a locker on the way. Was it a laundromat? I think it might have been the laundromat. Yeah, next to the little office. That's through here, past the No Fate. Around this corner. I'd be really disappointed if this is not the right combination. Because A, it means I backtrack for no reason, and B, it means I still don't know where you would get this combination from. Alright, so 2, 2, 2. Haha! It was worth backtracking. And that nets us 7 Magnum rounds, so that's probably worth it. And now we just quickly sprint back to the warehouse. I appreciate that the regular sprint does not use up your stamina, because it means we can, you know, switch between them without slowing down to a walk. Alright, now carrying on. So yeah, I'm not really sure what kind of resolution I'm expecting from this. I feel like the story has definitely not been very strong. Kind of after the beginning. Like, it almost feels like most of the story is kind of on hold right now. Until our characters finally run into each other.
I don't believe what I see. I grew up in this neighborhood.
I don't remember any checkerboard men in this neighborhood. So, is this the source of all this death? Some kind of sick weapon cooked up by the government? What is that? Oh, I was like, what does that say? Don't jump but fly. I wasn't sure what the last word was. Don't jump but fit? Got a Walkman there. Alright, now I don't know where to go to get to... Oh, I didn't notice the red rum. It's funny, I'm reading The Shining right now, so that's a timely reference for me. Okay, epinephrine, still don't need that. Some ammo, which I guess we couldn't take us... Raven, because he didn't have the right pistol. We got some more 44. So I guess there was a reason for that Magnum to be sitting there. Corpse is still here, so I guess he's not gonna get up at any point. Not gonna be one of those unfortunate situations where someone hung themselves and then still became a zombie. Though I think that requires, like, Romero rules of you reanimate no matter what. So, we can't go through the gun store. Night Storin'. Yeah, that one I also don't get. Oh, there's another Terminator one, Judgment Day. Is there... I'm getting a secret wall beep, but where? Die, Dan, die. I was gonna say, is it just behind this girl? Seems like it's not. Is it down here? Ah, probably under here. Where this... Oh god, that looks so horrible. That smudging gray blood. This is one of the control rooms that the company uses to monitor Keen's site. I wonder why they even need it. Hollow points. Another door we can't open. There's always another door in here. Which I guess makes sense, because they don't want people to see them just walk through the wall. You just see some guy every day walking under these stairs and then disappearing. Okay, so that was a pretty unimportant secret room. Seems like we gotta go back the way Raven came. This too shall pass. No, and Raccoon's Alley. Don't even bother getting up. Now, I think this is... Did we come from here? I wonder if I should make a bug report about, you know, these textureless corpses. What's going on here? Why are there just, like, pictures of the front of the building? Okay, that's probably the way we need to go, right? This is a dead end. Okay, don't think we were here as Raven. I don't know, that just kind of feels faster than doing the slow reload and then filling my mag. What's my health doing? 86, I don't really need to heal yet. They definitely do not have getting back up immunity like the other Type 7. Well, we did go through this bus, so I guess we are just doing like a full backtrack. Does this have ammo in it? This case should have ammo in it, like the one in Resident Evil 2. Secret ammo. Disappeared. I guess that's the kidnapped hikers. Road closed. Except now there's 2 signs there? I don't think there were 2 there when we were here before. Someone wanted to really emphasize the road was closed. Here's the mysterious text about Halifax. That double tap is really working out for me. Seems like most zombies will go down in 2. That one was a waste. Did that oven finally explode? The one that was running this whole time? Here's that camera we saw on one of the TVs. So, it's nice that that actually is there. Oh, come on. One of these has got to be real. Sam hasn't taken his pills since we got to the house, so I guess it's going to come more frequently now. Because he couldn't find any Daymare medication in the hospital. Inventory is full, but that looks like a healing shot, so we'll toss this epinephrine. I'm gonna space out my shots a little bit. At least when we have the range to. Now this was closed before. So this might lead up to the cable car. Create freedom within restriction. We've seen that elsewhere. Find the rear door key to Sakamura's restaurant. Who's Sakamura? I think that other one got back up. No, he's still down. That lady's one of the tough ones, and now she's gotten faster. Alright, so we'll go into the bar. Drum jam session. Ah yes, the traditional Keensight Bierstein. Well, if I remember correctly, there was I think a Sakamura van in the alleyway right next to where Raven comes out of the apartment building. So that might be where we need to go. Fear and Loathing in Keen Sight. Okay, that's pretty on the nose of a reference. One of you guys. Is it worth using another shot? Oh boy. Now it is. Thankfully, even though he drops 6 bullets, he doesn't actually toss the current ammunition. Yeah, I guess we are using this. I forgot we picked up a little bit more. Switch to hollow points. So we have more of those than we do regular bullets at this point. Huh. Oh, I thought I could walk with the menu up if I walked while I pressed the button. Is that not actually healing me? Okay, this is the building that we saw the implement-wielding zombie go into. So I imagine we'll have to run into him before we leave, right? Hotel maid's note. Miss Cheryl, I leave you this important note. After tidying up Mr. Sakamura's usually occupied room, I found a set of keys under the furniture. He must have dropped them last night on his way back from the restaurant. I wonder why such an influential figure in the food business would rather sleep in a hotel than at home, but if I had to guess, I'd wager he likes the idea of having a lady clean up after him. I hope you'll be a dear and let Mr. Sakamura know that I found the keys, as he's surprisingly generous when it comes to rewarding staff. Please let me know if I can be of any assistance tomorrow during the Apple Blossom Fair. Okay, so does that mean she has the keys on her? And we need to find a corpse? Or did she leave them under there and we'll just let him know? I don't think I've ever gotten that flinch reaction before. Also, if they lose their hair when they become infected, why did her hair not fall out yet? Is it like a time thing? Is it we only created X amount of models with hair thing? Yeah, let's see, there's that camera we just passed. The missing texture corpses just make me feel like I'm playing a Left 4 Dead mod where they forgot to link some of the textures. You know, like a broken jank mod. Special slugs, and I guess this was the guy we saw. Was that Sakamura? It's cute how they're doing the thing where you pick up a key and then zombies spawn. Like, it'd be one thing if there were corpses that we passed on the way up that didn't immediately get up, but they literally just spawned out of nowhere. Which rarely Resident Evil would do that, but it was usually just that you would trigger a spawn of enemies that were there the whole time, like hiding in a closet or something. Or they bust through a window and not just spawn in the place where you just came from. Guess the hollow point does have a higher chance of getting headshots. Critical headshots. Alright, so we got the key. So now I'll have to backtrack to that upstairs area. What about here? Can we get back in here? Oh, that's where it came from? Thought there was another little side area. Maybe not. Because that door that I'm thinking of is not back here. Yeah, I think it's a dead end. I guess I could check the map, even though I'm really bad at reading this map, apparently. Okay, there's the hotel. Yeah, there's the block door that would lead to where Raven started. Two shots into the wall, one shot into her face. Good thing that was enough. Okay, apparently we can get to the cableway station by cutting through here. I wonder if he'll die on his own. Probably not. He just seems to be getting faster. Of course, there had to be one that was just standing still. Oh, it was a Daymare. Okay. I was momentarily confused because I was like, hey, my health didn't go down. But I'll definitely take that over just a zombie spooking me. What is that? Is it just like a chocolate cake? Because it looks real, like, goopy. I mean, we're getting a steady enough supply of pistol ammo that every time I think I'm running out, we get more, so that's good. Okay, anything else in here? Pretty sure they can't be a Daymare if they get up off the ground. It's only been the ones that are just walking around. Maybe with the right key. Okay, we need another key. Find the valve to stop the steam from leaking out. Yep, don't want to go through there. I mean, there's a key item we need there. There's also a health shot and I think some H additive. So we need a valve, but we also need a key. Are we gonna have to leave again and go look for a valve somewhere else? Is this just like backtrack the chapter? Or is it just going to be right here? Nope, there's no valves on there. God damn it. I mean, I'm going to have to find a valve somewhere. But does that mean I'm just going to have to check everywhere where there's one of those, like, fire things? I don't specifically remember seeing a valve, but I also wasn't looking for one. Anything back here? I don't know, I prefer to have more puzzles than just having item backtracking. Because some people will tell you that backtracking is an essential part of the survival horror genre. I guess because it forces you to go back through areas where you might not have cleared out the enemies and thus exposes you to them more than once. But backtracking, when it's just for the sake of backtracking, as this seems to be, is seemingly just kind of a lazy filler for not having a good idea of what you wanted to put in this area. But, you know, I'm enjoying Daymare. It's certainly not without its flaws and its lack of polish. I just don't even know where I should be looking for this valve. Wonder if our thing will give us a better explanation. Need to find a valve to stop the leak. There's a construction site outside, so I might be able to find one there. Okay, so we need to head back to the construction site. See, that's a helpful thing that I should pop out more. Because this one only gives you your objective. It doesn't give you any additional information. Alright, so to get to the construction site... I think we would need to go through that door. Because here's the gas station where we came out of the construction site. So... doesn't look like we can reach it anymore. There's the door there. There is also a collectible here somewhere. Might as well get it. Oh, there it is. Thankfully, somebody left it outside the construction site. But yeah, like, there was no enemies between here and there, so... why did I have to go all the way back to where I got the key from to get the valve? That's just literal padding. I mean, if I remember correctly, this game is 5 chapters, so I assume Chapter 5 is once Sam gets to the dam, and then it'll probably switch between him and Raven more frequently. And somehow that giant amalgam of infected individuals is going to be the final boss. I do forget what the name is, though, but not that it really matters. It's a big old blob of flesh that combines all the melting zombies into one. So, we're going to turn the steam off. It's going to give me a key, I guess, and then we'll open this door. Oh, I have to actually turn the valve. Is it a puzzle? Because the pressure gauges are not moving at all. And I can only turn it one way. Well, they do have 2 white arms and 2 red arms, so I wonder if that's significant. Let's see, I can see there's a bit of a hint above it. First, the illustration to adjust steam pressure, turning the valves. Okay, so the white arm has to be in those positions. So left to right diagonal, right to left. Well, actually saying left to right and right to left doesn't work here. Bottom to top, top to bottom, across. If I can't immediately figure out the solution, there's probably a hint directly above it. Alright, so let's head through this door, and then I guess we'll call it an episode. Again, a little bit of a tedious episode. We didn't really accomplish too much, but hopefully we'll get out of the city now. Is this the same apartment building? This is the same apartment building where the Invader Studios studio is. I suppose you got any additional ammo in here? Doesn't look like it. I think we pretty much cleaned this place out before. So, do we need to go through here? Kind of weird that their restaurant has an entrance in an apartment building. Are you mix gamma? It's a health shot and a mind shot. Alright, so I saw it just saved here, so this is where we'll call it. Next time, we'll presumably take the cable car out of the city and near the dam. But until then, I've been Shadefire. This was Daymare 1998. And I hope you'll join me next time, where I think we'll start to get closer to a proper conclusion to the story, because we've been a little absent on story for a while. Anyhow, take care, everyone.